man of God. That is the only man of God that denies God when they ask him to move to Afghanistan to continue the ministry, saying, "Nah, I resign right now." They see me to post me to New York or DC. Man of God, you are still recognized. The blood.
Serious man of God. You know the difference between him and the other? I don't know how many of you observe this. When you're filled with the Spirit, somehow God has a way of making you speak good English. No, seriously. Those days, you see, when someone is in the Spirit, good English, for the Lord. As soon as they get out of the Spirit, then they are normal. Now, how is this? It's been long. There was this church, you know, how? We had this guy that was, you know, the worship leader. He came out one day. Everybody put your hands up to the Lord. Everybody put your, and we all did. Be magnified, oh Lord. And we were all in the Spirit. Seriously. You are highly exhausted. That was what we were putting out. Who exhausted, God? If you see how some people murder, I mean, when you hear murder gospel songs, haven't you been in church where somebody, man of God, is preaching? You just see somebody beside you, holier than thou. Yes! Preach it! Preach it!
Right on, Pastor.
One girl was sitting beside me one day in church. Preach it! Preach it! I asked her, what did he say? I don't know, but preach it. Just preach it.
How many of us here are married? If you're married, put your hands together. Come on, if you're married and you're in the house, put your hands together for the Lord. Marriage is a good thing. But you know, I've noticed that marriage in this part of the world has helped our African men to be more romantic.
Yeah, that's right.
Am I right?
What?
Okay, for instance, no, see, this is it. Like, as against Africa, here, we are tired of the jungle, we are trying to move to the city. But for them, they are so used to the city that they are going to the jungle, so they go for camping. And you know when you go for camping, peradventure, if a dangerous animal comes, this is where you now know who is born here and who comes from over. Now, when you have our brothers who are like Westerners, Europeans, Americans, when you hear a dangerous sound, this is what happens. You know, women are very perceptive. You say, honey, did you hear that? Husband will say, sit down here. Let me go outside and check, okay? If I don't come back, run. If I don't make it, tell my kids I love them. And if he goes and says, honey, it's a lion, start running. Instead of the wife to run, he said, no. We had our vows for better, for worse. He said, no, go. As they are arguing, lion will eat both of them. But trust African men. Middle of the night, they hear a sound. As usual, women are more perceptive. Just say, Papa Emeka, did you hear that? He said, I didn't hear. Since you are the one that hear, we are going to check you too. You should not go outside. Say, Papa Emeka, it's a lion. Oh, yeah, meet me for house. Oh. We are not that romantic. Oh. You are on your own when danger happens. And also, do you know that when couples have issues,